Imagine two people facing the exact same problem. Both wake up one morning and discover a small leak under their kitchen sink. The first person calls a plumber that afternoon. The repair costs $150. Problem solved. The second person doesn't have $150 available, so they place a bucket underneath and tell themselves they'll deal with it later. A few months pass. The leak damages the cabinet, then the floor. Mold starts growing behind the wall. What began as a $150 repair eventually becomes a multi-thousand-dollar renovation. Most people would call this bad luck, but it's not. It's a pattern. And once you start looking for it, you'll see it everywhere. The less financial breathing room you have, the more expensive life becomes. We're often told that wealth is about luxury, nice houses, fancy cars, expensive vacations. But one of the biggest advantages of having money isn't luxury at all. It's the ability to solve small problems before they become large ones. That's a completely different game. Think about everyday purchases. Someone with extra cash can buy a year's worth of household supplies when they're on sale. Someone living paycheck to paycheck often has to buy smaller quantities at higher prices. The product is the same. The price isn't. The person with more cash pays less over time. The person with less cash pays more. Not because they're making worse decisions, because they're operating under different constraints. The same thing happens with transportation. When a reliable vehicle needs maintenance, fixing it early is usually cheaper. Ignoring the problem is expensive. But ignoring it is sometimes the only option when money is tight. Eventually, the repair becomes larger. The downtime becomes longer. And the total cost becomes much higher. This creates a cycle that many people experience without realizing it. Every financial setback makes the next setback more expensive. Every emergency reduces your ability to handle future emergencies. And after enough of these events, it can feel like you're running uphill while carrying extra weight. What makes this difficult is that it isn't only a money problem. It's also a decision-making problem. When your attention is constantly focused on immediate bills, deadlines, and obligations, long-term planning becomes harder. You aren't thinking about next year. You're thinking about next week. You're trying to keep everything moving. And that's exhausting. This is why financial stability is often less about income than people think. Of course, income matters. But financial stability also depends on margin. Margin is the gap between what you earn and what you absolutely need. That gap creates options. It creates flexibility. It creates time to make better decisions. Without margin, every unexpected expense feels urgent. With margin, problems become manageable. That's why one of the most powerful financial goals isn't becoming rich overnight. It's creating a buffer. A buffer changes everything. It means a car repair doesn't require a high-interest loan. It means a medical bill doesn't become a credit card balance that follows you for years. It means you can respond to problems instead of reacting to them. Many people underestimate how valuable that is. A small emergency fund may not look impressive. It won't get attention on social media. But it can eliminate some of the most expensive financial mistakes a person can make. Because once you have even a little breathing room, you stop paying so many hidden penalties. You stop making decisions from a position of desperation. And over time, those avoided costs begin to add up. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is reducing friction, reducing fees, reducing emergencies, reducing expensive mistakes. Every step that lowers future costs creates more room for future progress. That's how momentum starts. Not through a miracle investment, not through a lucky break, but through steadily removing the obstacles that keep taking money away from you. Financial progress isn't only about earning more. It's also about keeping more of what you already earn. And sometimes the most valuable thing money can buy isn't a product. It's the ability to prevent tomorrow's problem from becoming next year's crisis. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more videos about money, wealth building, and the financial systems that affect everyday life.